Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew.
Glory to you, O Lord.
Jesus said to his disciples, "Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but underneath are ravenous wolves. By their fruits you will know them. Do people pick grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? Just so every good tree bears good fruit, and a rotten tree bears bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor can a rotten tree bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit will be cut down and thrown into the fire. So, by their fruits you will know them." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
When Pope John Paul II first visited the Philippines in 1981, there was a great multitude of people that gathered. And in one of those days that the Pope was here, if I remember it right, the gathering was also at Luneta. And there was a mass, and there was also some presentations of some groups of people, groups and individuals. The President of the Philippines was there, and so the church officials and many of the officers of the land. It was a great gathering. And I remember that there was a performer who sang a song. And the opening lines of the song goes like this. Nasaan ba ang lupang pangako niya, na kung saan walang lumuluha? Bawat sandali ay tuwa. Nasaan na ang lupang pangako niya? This song, I think, represents humanity and also every man's longing for the land, an existence that is promised by God, that is full of peace and that is also full of joy. In the first reading that we have today, from the book of Genesis, God, in a vision, appeared to Abraham, and God told him, "Fear not, Abraham, I am your shield. I will make your reward so great." But it seemed that Abraham waved off the offer of God. Aanhin ko naman yang regalo mong yan, Panginoon. Wala naman ako ng anak na magiging tagapagmana ng ibibigay mo sa akin. And then God told him, "Really? No? Is that really your desire? No? To have an heir? Look at the sky, no? And I will make your descendants as numerous as that." Okay. And maybe in our times that has been, of course, fulfilled. meron tayong tinatawag na three Abrahamic faiths. Islam, Judaism, no, and Christianity. All of which trace their origin and ancestry to Abraham. But it is the greatness of God, no, that He is not dissuaded even, no, by it seems that Abraham wasn't ready to accept that great faith. And the sadness, of course, the unfortunate thing is that Abraham was not able to recognize the true gift that the Lord wishes to give him. It is not his descendants. It is not the land, no, that goes along with the descendants that God promised him. It is the depth of faith, the depth of friendship, of relationship that the Lord would like to offer him. God would like to offer himself as a friend to Abraham. After that, of course, the Lord defined the boundaries of the land that he will be giving his descendants. And the tragedy of it all is that the literalist and fundamental reading, no, of what we have read today will give rise, no, to the great conflict in Middle East. Hanggang ngayon, pinag-aawayan pa rin ang lupa na iyan. Okay? It should be a gift from God. But this gift, if not properly used, if not properly understood of its meaning and purpose, can become a curse. At itong pag-aaway na ito ng lupa, no, doesn't just happen in the Middle East. It also happens, sadly, even, no, in some families. Kahit dito sa ating bayan, sa ating bansa. Okay. Now, when soldiers from Israel, no, complete their training, pumupunta sila doon sa isang lugar doon, and they are shown, no, the great vast tract of land, no, that is supposed to be the Lord's promised land for them. And they cry out, never again shall we allow ourselves to be subjugated by any foreign power. Kaya talaga makikipag-away, no? Giyera kung giyera. Okay. But the key to peace goes back to what we have read last Monday. And that is the original call of God to Abraham. When God told him, I will make of you a great nation and I will bless you. I will make your name great so that you will become a blessing. In you, all the families of the earth will become blessed. In those words of God is the key to peace. The greatness of a nation or the greatness of a human being, no, is not defined by the wealth that it has, by the land that it possesses, by the size of its army. It is a gross national product. The greatness of a nation or a country emanates from its being a blessing to others. Na maging biyaya. And when we say a blessing, it means a source of peace, of unity, of comfort, of joy. Hindi pag-aaway-away. No? And it is why in the Lord today in the gospel, no, okay, who gives us the image of a tree and its fruit, it reminds us, no, that our behavior flows from our character. Kung ano ang karakter natin sa kalooban, kung ano ang nasa puso, iyon that will manifest in everything that we do. In our thoughts, in our words, and in our actions. Such that if the heart is good, everything that comes forth from the person will also be good. So, the Lord is inviting us today, no, to look at our fruits. Doon makikita natin, of course, yung character. Okay? And for Jesus, no, our character comes forth through its union with Him. Pag we allow the Lord, no, to possess ourselves, that we become truly a friend of Jesus, then we produce good fruits. We ask Him that we allow Him, no, to possess our hearts. He offers Himself as the true gift.